Hello friends, today we will know about Directive Principles of State Policy. In short, you can say DPSP. So in this video, I am going to discuss about DPSP and the features of Directive Principles. Alright, then let's begin. Directive Principles of State Policy are mentioned in Part 4 of the Constitution from Articles 36 to 51. The framers of the Constitution borrowed this idea from the Irish Constitution of 1937, which had copied it from the Spanish Constitution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar described these principles as novel features of the Indian Constitution. The Directive Principles, along with the fundamental rights, contain the philosophy of the Constitution and is the soul of the Constitution. Granville Austin has described the Directive Principles and the fundamental rights as the conscience of the Constitution. Now, I am going to share with you 5 important features of the Directive Principles. Number 1. The phrase Directive Principles of State Policy denotes the ideals that the state should keep in mind while formulating policies and enacting laws. These are the constitutional instructions or recommendations to the state in legislative, executive, and administrative matters. Number 2. In the words of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the Directive Principles resemble the instrument of instructions enumerated in the Government of India Act of 1935. What is called Directive Principles is merely another name for the instrument of instructions. The only difference is that they are instructions to the legislature and the executive. Number 3. The Directive Principles of a State Policy embody the concept of a welfare state and not that of a police state, which existed during the colonial era. The Directive Principles constitutes a very comprehensive economic, social, and political program for a modern democratic state. They aim at realizing the high ideals of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity as outlined in the preamble to the Constitution. In brief, they seek to establish economic and social democracy in the country. Number 4. The Directive Principles are non-justicable in nature, that is, they are not legally enforceable by the courts for their violation. Therefore, the government cannot be forced to implement them. Nevertheless, the Constitution itself says that these principles are fundamental in the governance of the country, and it shall be the duty of the state to apply this principle in making laws. Number 5. The Directive Principles, though non-justicable in nature, help the courts in examining and determining the constitutional validity of a law. Thank you so much.